Finally, Nigeria has taken a tough decision that will destroy so many Western powers, that will end the dominance and the West, the Chinese, the Europeans, controlling the African market, controlling the Nigerian market, taking over everything. In Africa today, every country you go to, everything they use is not made in Africa. Nigeria has taken one final stroke. Nigeria don't knock table. You say, oh boy, we are done and we are done. There's nothing you guys can do about this anymore. You see, this move Nigeria has made, for me, it is just the same as the move Ibrahim Traore is making. Yes, because I know some of you say, Ajim, are you normal? How can you compare Nigeria government with Ibrahim Traore? I'm not comparing Nigeria government. Ibrahim Traore is a hero for Africa. Nigeria government is regarded as one of the worst, I agree. But this particular gesture, this particular decision that the government of Nigeria has taken is a major economic decision that every African should be celebrating. Every Nigerian should be celebrating. All of us should be on our feet, jumping now. But it is not trending because good news about Nigeria, no they trend. If na bad thing now, it go trend all over the place. You get it? So I want you guys to take time, go through this video, watch it with me, and I will explain to you why this is one of the greatest moves that any African country has ever made. You understand? Yes, Nigeria officially banned importation of several products. Nigeria has officially placed a ban, as in you are not allowed to import these things. And I'm going to go through those things to you and tell you why the government is doing that. The Nigerian government recently has gone on a different level with reviving the economy. You see, one thing I'll tell you people for free is this government of Nigeria, they listen to the cry of the people. All the criticism, all the attacks on social media, all the things Nigerians they talk online about how this man has destroyed the Nigerian economy, the government is seeing it. If not, why would the government be making so much effort to see how they can try and rebuild the economy? How they can make the economy bounce back and start growing rapidly the way it used to be? No, tell me why. Tell me why the government is doing everything in their power to. It's because they are seeing the shege that people are giving them. People are tired. Nigerians are tired. I got up today and I saw one where Peter Obi was talking about Nigeria is still the poverty capital of Africa. I don't like that kind of politics. You understand? But sometimes the talking is good because it helps the government to do better. It helps that the government has gone to the point where they have said Nigeria first. Nigeria first. As in, if the government of Nigeria or any institution in Nigeria wants to buy or consume any product, the first thing that institution must do, the government must do, anybody must do, is to first of all check in Nigeria, is there any company producing this thing? Is there anybody producing this thing in Nigeria? That means if there's anybody that is producing vehicles in Nigeria, the Nigerian government cannot import vehicles from China. The Nigerian government cannot buy vehicles from America or any other country if there is anybody producing vehicles in Nigeria. You understand my point? Now, that's the meaning of putting Nigeria first. So if anybody in Nigeria is producing clothes, if anybody in Nigeria is a producer or doing anything, any major work, and any government official or any institution in Nigeria now goes and imports that thing from abroad, that institution needs to go down. They will carry them to court because they went against the law of putting Nigeria first. See how massive that law is. Do you know how important, how big it is? But Nigeria is not stopping there because the Nigerian government has even gone as far as listing a whole lot of things where as a Nigerian you are not allowed to import those things. And generally what I'll say is anything that can be produced in Nigeria, anything that is made in Nigeria, the government of Nigeria has said do not import it, even though they came out with a list, which I'll definitely go through the list, explain some of the things to you guys and show you all the details so you know. But why do I say it is a big move? It's a great move to ban importation. Like it is because this is a massive economic changing move. This move will simply means that Nigeria is moving towards the goal of becoming a $1 trillion economy, because every billionaire in Nigeria, anybody will get money for Nigeria now, will be going into production. I was calling my guy yesterday. One guy called me from America. He told me, Ajin, I've been watching your videos and I'm interested in this farming thing. I want to start producing cassava. I want to build a Gary processing plant. I said, that is my guy. Those are people who are listening to me and understanding where I'm going and understanding where the country is going. And anybody that is listening to me and is following and is taking action to do something and follow the trend, follow the movement of the economy, the person will make mad money. Mad money. So imagine that a Nigerian that was struggling and producing slippers, struggling and producing clothes, struggling and producing something. Now the government or his governor or you have an upper hand now of becoming a billionaire, because now many people will be looking for you to invest in your production, since it has been made clear that Nigeria products come first. Anything made in Nigeria is the priority. People should go for what is made in Nigeria first. That's what the government of Nigeria is saying. And I know the next thing is people will be expecting the government to lead by example. So all government official cars, all government official, they have to start buying from some vehicles or Dangote Peugeot or all the ones that are made in it. Just like Sierra Leone did. The Sierra Leone government got up and said, all that our officials in Sierra Leone will be using as vehicles and everything must be from innocent vehicles. And it worked for Sierra Leone. So why would this not work for Nigeria? Why would this not work? So this is a great move, but it's not too late for those who have still not yet started, producing or getting into manufacturing, because these laws will see, people will see the effect of this thing I'm telling you now. You will not see the effect now. Give it 5-10 years. That's when you will see the real effect of these laws and how they will help the Nigerian economy, help the African economy, and benefit every African. That's why I say this is a heroic move, just like Ibrahim Traore that everybody is singing and celebrating. If we are hailing Ibrahim Traore, then let's hail this one. Yes, because this move deserves the hailing. Now, the government started slowly, right? They started by saying, we will raise prices on imported goods. That's what the government started by saying. If you are importing things to Nigeria, we will increase your taxes. We will make you pay more on taxes, so that you have no choice than to hike the price of whatever you're selling. And once you hike the price of whatever you're selling, what is made local will become cheaper than what you are importing. So that was where the government started. But they saw that that's not enough. And I said it in the video. I said, it's not enough to say we will increase taxes and make prices high on imported goods. We must go as far as even putting a ban on importation of goods that Nigeria can produce. And I was saying it like a joke. So that's why some of my followers think I'm talking with the government. Some people will be coming to me, Ajim, tell the governor, tell the government. Which Ajim? Well, I might be close to some people, yes, but my people, who be me to tell Tinubu what to do? We can always talk, and like I said, the talking is getting to them, to be honest. So Nigerians can complain but be constructive, like other countries criticize their government constructively, not just trying to destroy the whole thing, just make it look like there's nothing good about the country. Constructive criticism is highly welcome, and you can see there are signs and evidence that the government is listening to people's critics. So now let us take a look into some of the things that the government has done, or why the government is taking strong decisions to ban the importation of certain things into Nigeria. I'm going to go through this carefully, so pay attention. Let us watch carefully, and you will be surprised at what the government of Nigeria is doing. So, breaking news. Yes, breaking news. The government of Nigeria places a ban, that is Ahmed Bola Tinubu, places a ban on importation of foreign goods importation of foreign goods. Now, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu has ordered a ban on importation of foreign goods, especially those that can be produced locally in Nigeria. When they hear me that they talk, open your eyes, open your ear, especially those that can be produced in Nigeria. This will scale up production in Nigeria. This will scale up manufacturing in the country. But when I don't know it's going to happen, this will change a lot of things. Rest assured, you will see it changing. You understand? Yes. So, he placed a strict restriction on expatriates coming into Nigeria to execute jobs which local contractors can do. So it goes far beyond just products. He also placed a strict restriction, like if you are looking for engineers, if you are looking for doctors, if you are looking for skilled workers, anything that you are looking for in terms of labor, and you are going to bring a Chinese, or you're going to bring a European, you're going to bring a foreigner to come and do that job, when there are Nigerians that can do that job, you are looking for government problem. You are looking for trouble, because some people in Nigeria, if it's not a white man doing it, they are not happy. They think that, even though Nigeria doesn't really have much of that syndrome though, but there are still a few people who still believe that if this one is made in China, if this one is coming from America, if this one is, then it's better than what we have here. You are in trouble. No, go find trouble. That's what the government is making very clear to Nigerians and everybody else. You understand? So Nigeria's import ban on 25 different products categories impact US exporters. So in fact, I will deal with America. I will deal with America on their own video. You understand? Yes, I will deal with America on their own video. Don't bother. You will watch the video. Get ready for that. It's going to be hot on America, because I will drop it to them hard. Now, restriction items, they include beef. Can you imagine, say Nigeria, they import beef with all the cattle, where they even chop people crops, the cattle that is destroying farmers' products. Somebody get mine for Nigeria, they import beef. How do we do with this person? How do we do to a human being in Nigeria that's importing beef? Why would they not ban it? Like, they have to restructure the cattle farming in Nigeria. The beef farming, the cattle farming in Nigeria needs to be restructured. That's why you see it creating all these problems. Because the farming is done by villagers and people who don't get sense. They are just doing it because it's their culture, not because it's farming. So Nigerians go and invest in cattle farming. They don't ban importation of beef. You will make money. It didn't end at beef, pork. Imagine Nigerians, they import pork. You people import pork. I've been saying, go and open pig farm. Pig farm is one of the people, my guys in the diaspora, open pig farm, poultry, whatever. This piggery now, you will make money. They don't ban importation of pork, so they'll be forced to turn to local market. You understand? Poultry, some people are importing chicken to Nigeria. These people, they mad. To be honest, if I see person where they import this chicken to Nigeria, fruit juice, yes, this is another issue. Fruit juice, there are a lot of fruit juice in the Nigerian market that are not produced in Nigeria. So you can go now and create your company to be producing fruit juice, different kind of beverages, different kind of drinks. If you open that company in Nigeria now, you definitely make money, because the government has placed a ban on importation that. Okay, so some medicaments as well, like maybe drugs and so many other things, ban the importation of them. So Nigerians that can produce it, that's another lucrative sector. Yes, spirits. Excuse me. Nigeria has one of the largest beverage production markets in Africa. Nigeria, they produce drinks of different quality, different standards. So why should anybody get up and be importing them? Are you normal? Where's your sense? Where's your brain? And so you can see the list goes on. There are 25 items. Now, what you can do is go and do your research on these 25 items that have been banned from being imported into Nigeria. Pick one of those items and start producing it in Nigeria. manufacturing it in Nigeria, just to make sure that you are doing something that that the market is favorable for you. These banned products, we definitely encourage more Nigerians to go into the production, go into manufacturing, and many more. And let me remind you, this list will be extended. It will not stop here. It's gradually getting somewhere, because the goal is to make Nigeria a complete industrialized country, which means the goal is to convert Nigeria into full production, full-time production, so Nigeria can be producing everything Nigeria is consuming, everything Africa is consuming. And that's why I tell you, this is a massive move which will go a long way to change the narrative for Africa, for Nigeria, for all of us who are on this continent. Celebrate it as a heroic move, because this is indeed a great one. Now, let me know what you think about this information. Smash the notification bell, smash the like button. Come back anytime you're free, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.